Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Yoga Flow. My name is Evelyn, and today I'll be guiding you through this practice designed to melt away stress, anxiety, and uplift your mood. Before we begin, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can move freely without any distractions. Grab your yoga mat, light a few candles, or grab a cushion if you would like to use one for support today, and let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Take a moment to let go of any expectations and give yourself permission to be present, right here, right now. Take a deep breath through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and exhale. Begin to find shoulder rolls by lifting your shoulders up and then back, finding circles with the shoulders as you breathe. Moving in both directions. Start to incorporate some gentle neck rolls by bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. As you exhale, gently roll your chin to your chest and then to the left shoulder. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder, and exhale, chin to chest and then left shoulder. Continue this movement at your own pace, allowing your breath to guide you. These simple stretches help release tension in the neck and shoulders, areas where we often hold stress. Find stillness. We'll now find cat-cow pose. Inhale to ground down through the hips, and as you exhale, round your back like a cat. Drop your chin towards your chest. Breathe out fully in this position. As you inhale, arch your back gently, lifting your chest and looking up slightly. Push your belly forward, but keep your hips grounded. Repeat this flow for a few rounds, allowing your spine to gently flex and extend. You can introduce fluidity by finding circular motions, allowing your breath to guide your movement. Inhale on one side as you find cat pose. Exhale on the other side to find cow pose, and repeat. Find stillness. Left ear comes to left shoulder. Left hand comes over your right ear to deepen the stretch. And switch. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Place your right hand over your left ear to deepen the stretch. and release. Come onto your hands and knees. Slowly start to sit back into child's pose, reaching your hips towards your heels. Allow your torso to fold forward over your thighs. Reach your arms out in front of you, palms facing down, and let your forehead rest on the mat or on the cushion if you're using one. Take slow, deep breaths, allowing your breath to flow into your back, creating a sense of spaciousness. With each exhale, let go of any tension, allowing your body to settle into the pose. Walk your hands forward while keeping your hips stacked over your knees. Lower your chest towards the mat, allowing your forehead to rest on the ground or on your cushion. From melting heart pose, thread your left arm underneath your body, reaching it between your right arm and right thigh. Lower your left shoulder and ear to the ground, experiencing a twist. Keep your right arm extended and grounded to maintain balance. Return to center. This time, thread your right arm underneath your body, reaching it between your left arm and left thigh. Lower your right shoulder and ear to the ground, finding a twist. Keep your left arm extended and grounded to maintain balance. And come back through center. Lay down onto your belly. Place your left forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Ground down through the left forearm, bend your right knee, And reach your right arm behind you to grab your right ankle, drawing it towards your right glute. And release. Place your right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Ground down through the right forearm. As you bend your left knee, reach your left arm behind you to grab your left ankle, drawing it towards your left glute. And exhale to release. Lay down on your stomach with your legs extended. Place your palms flat on the mat beside your shoulders, with your elbows hugged close to your body. Inhale to find baby cobra. Lift your head, chest, and upper torso off the mat. Release. Finding baby cobra, this time gazing over your right shoulder. Keep your neck relaxed and feel a gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. Release. And repeat, this time gazing over your left shoulder. Keep your neck relaxed and feel a gentle stretch on the right side of your neck. And release. Find baby cobra one last time, maybe extending your arms out fully, dropping your head back. And exhale to release. Place your hands on the mat, shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. Step your feet back, extending your legs behind you. Keep your wrists aligned with your shoulders. Lift your hips upward and back, coming into downward dog. Press your palms firmly into the mat. Your knees can be slightly bent if needed. Start bending one knee at a time while keeping the opposite heel pressing toward the ground. This will create a gentle stretching sensation in the back of your legs. Alternate bending and straightening your knees here. Find stillness. Lift your right leg up into three-legged dog, pointing through your toes. Step your right foot forward and place it near the outer edge of your right hand. Lower your left knee to the ground, untucking your toes and allowing the top of your left foot to rest on the mat. Keep your chest lifted and breathe. Ground down through your left hand and reach your right arm up to the sky, gazing at your fingertips. Bend at your left knee. Reach your right arm behind you to grab your left foot, finding a quad and chest stretch. Slowly release. Heel toe your right foot in slightly and begin to straighten your right leg, flexing your right foot. Keep your hips squared, then hinge at your hips and fold your torso over your right leg. Reach your hands forward as far as it feels comfortable to feel the sensation in your right hamstring. Tuck your back toes, Lift your back leg and walk it slightly forward to come into pyramid pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, start to hinge at your hips, folding your torso over your right leg. Relax your head and shoulders. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Bend your knees generously as if sitting back into a chair. Keep your weight in your heels as you raise your arms up to the sky. Find eagle arms in chair pose by wrapping your right arm under and around your left arm at the elbows, pressing your palms or back of your hands together. Keep your elbows at shoulder height. Release as you come to stand tall. Raise your arms up and find a standing back bend as you drop your head and arms back. And hinge at your hips to find a forward fold. Find a halfway lift, bringing your spine straight in line with the hips. Palm the mat, step back into plank, and lower all the way down to the mat. Place your palms beside your shoulders. Inhale to find baby cobra as you press your palms into the mat. Roll over your toes and come through plank to find downward dog. Take a breath here. Lift your left leg up into three-legged dog, pointing through your toes. Step your left foot forward and place it near the outer edge of your left hand. Lower your right knee to the ground, untucking your toes and allowing the top of your right foot to rest on the mat. Keep your chest lifted and breathe. Ground down through your right hand and reach your left arm up to the sky, gazing at your fingertips. Bend at your right knee. Reach your left arm behind you to grab your right foot, finding a quad and chest stretch. Slowly release. Heel toe your left foot in slightly and begin to straighten your left leg, flexing your left foot. Keep your hips squared and then hinge at your hips and fold your torso over your left leg. Reach your hands forward as far as it feels comfortable to feel the sensation in your left hamstring. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, and walk it slightly forward to come into pyramid pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, start to hinge at your hips, folding your torso over your left leg. Relax your head and shoulders. Again, you can have a slight bend in the left knee here. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Bend your knees generously as you fold over your legs. Drop the crown of your head toward the mat. Bring opposite hands to elbows, relaxing your head and shoulders. On an inhale, engage your core muscles and slowly start to rise back up, keeping your knees slightly bent. Allow your head and neck to be the last to lift. Come back into chair pose. Keep your weight in your heels as you raise your arms up to the sky. Find eagle arms by wrapping your left arm under and around your right arm at the elbows, pressing your palms or back of your hands together. Keep your elbows at shoulder height. And release as you come to stand tall. Raise your arms up and find a standing back bend as you drop your head and arms back, pushing your pelvis forward slightly. And hinge at your hips to find a forward fold. Come into halfway lift, straightening your spine, and fold. Palm the mat, step back into plank, and lower all the way down to the mat. Place your palms beside your shoulders. Inhale to find baby cobra as you press your palms into the mat. Roll over your toes. Come through plank to find downward dog. Take a breath here. On an exhale, lower your knees down to the mat, coming into a kneeling position. Sit your hips back towards your heels and lower your chest and forehead down towards the mat, coming into child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat and allow your entire body to relax. Stay here or interlace your fingers behind you and raise your arms to the sky. Release if you took that variation, coming back into child's pose. Your arms can be extended forward or resting alongside your body for a more restorative pose. You can move your head side to side on your mat, releasing any tension in the forehead and in the temples. Release and move into a seated position. Gently bring the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to fall out to the sides. Hold onto your big toes with your peace fingers and thumbs. Lengthen your spine by gently lifting through the crown of your head. Hinge at the hips to fold forward. You can place your elbows on your inner thighs or knees to deepen the stretch here. Breathing through any sensations. And release back up. Extend your right leg out to the side. Flex your right foot and bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. Raise your arms up to the sky. Turn your upper body to face your right leg and begin to fold forward, reaching for your right foot, ankle, or shin. Breathe deeply here, trying to bring your belly to right thigh. Come back up. Place your left hand just beside your left glute. Ground down through the left hand to come onto the left knee, releasing your right arm up and over towards your right ear. Drop your head back to deepen the back bend. And release back down. Extend your left leg out to the side this time. Flex your left foot and bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Raise your arms up to the sky. Turn your upper body to face your left leg and begin to fold forward, reaching for your left foot, ankle, or shin. Breathe deeply here, trying to bring your belly to your left thigh. Come back up. Place your right hand just beside your right glute. Ground down through the right hand to come onto the right knee. Release your left arm up and over towards your left ear. Drop your head back to deepen the back bend. And release back down. Extend both legs out in front of you, flexing both feet. Ground down through your hips as you raise both arms up to the sky, gaze up. Keeping your spine straight, begin to fold your belly over your thighs, reaching for your feet, ankles, or shins. You can have a slight bend in the knees here, releasing your forehead towards the mat. Breathe. And slowly release, coming to lay on your back. Bring your right knee to your chest, keeping your left leg extended. Draw your right knee to the right side of the mat, using your hand for support. Straighten your right leg up to the sky. Interlace your fingers around your ankle and draw your leg towards you to find a stretch in the back right leg. Release. Bring your left knee to your chest, keeping your right leg extended this time. Draw your left knee to the left side of the mat, using your hand for support. Straighten your left leg up to the sky. Interlace your fingers around your ankle and draw your leg toward you to find a stretch in the back left leg. Release. On your next exhale, place your palms on the mat, engage your core muscles, and bend your knees toward your chest. Lift your hips off the mat and place them to the right side of the mat. Then drop your knees to the left side of the mat. Extend your right arm out to the side, gazing over your right shoulder. Breathe deeply here. Come back through center. Place your palms back on the mat, engage your core muscles and bend your knees towards your chest. Lift your hips off the mat, this time placing your hips to the left side of the mat, dropping your knees to the right side of your mat. Extend your left arm out to the side, gazing over your left shoulder. Breathe through any sensations that you feel in your lower back. And slowly release. For our last pose today, Move your mat or your body closer to the wall so that your tailbone is almost touching the wall. Begin to lift your legs up to the wall, extending them fully and allowing your heels to rest gently against the wall. Your legs should be straight and aligned with your hips. Close your eyes if this feels comfortable for you and breathe. Allow your entire body to relax into the pose. Slowly release. We'll now find our final resting pose, Savasana. So when you're ready, come to lay down on your back with your legs extended and your feet naturally falling outwards. You can rest your head on your cushion here as well. Let your arms rest alongside your body, palms facing up. Give yourself permission to take up as much room as you'd like here. You also have the option to rest your left hand over your heart and your right hand on your belly to feel the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat beneath your hand. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle into the present moment. Allow your entire body to relax, releasing any tension. Allow your breath to flow naturally without any effort. As you inhale, feel the expansion of your belly and your chest. And as you exhale, feel the relaxation and letting go. Start from your toes and moving upwards. Mentally scan your body and consciously release any lingering tension. Allow each body part to sink into the mat. If any thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to your breath or to the sensations that you're feeling in your body. Let go of any stress or worries that no longer serve you. Stay here for the next few moments, and I'll call you back once it's time to end the practice. Slowly begin to find small movements to wake up your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes gently. Gently roll onto one side. Resting for a few breaths in a fetal position. Taking a moment of rest here. And when you're ready, use your hands to press yourself up into a seated position. Thank you for letting me guide you through this practice today. Remember, you can always return to your breath, to movement, and to the sense of peace if you find yourself overwhelmed by stress or anxiety. May you carry the calmness and clarity you have cultivated on your mat into the rest of your day. Slowly bring your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer position. Bow your head slightly, acknowledging the light and goodness within you. Namaste.